Sticking with the Olympics, we're going to move on to topic number 5. That's Sha'carri Richardson races to Tokyo. Sha'carri Richardson in the 100 meters ran a blazing fast time. She actually looked like she was behind for a lot of the race and then just flew forward past everybody. She's heading to Tokyo after an impressive trial run. Brandon, what do you think her chances are in Tokyo in the 100 meters?
I think she's got a really good chance to win us a gold medal and bring the United States back to the top of the women's 100 meters. I'm a huge fan of this girl. She can fly. Like producer Ben said, she's got wheels, and she really does. She can move. And I think, yeah, in this United States trials final, she got a little bit of a poor start, and I think she would even categorize it as a poor start. And she was hanging out a little bit in the midfield, but then she really put on that top-end speed, and over the last 50 meters, really just kind of blew the doors off of the competition. So I honestly think she's got a faster time in her, and I think it's waiting for her in the Olympics against a better competition. She will get out of those blocks much faster. She will have no choice, because if she doesn't in the Olympics finals, she'll get beat. So it's just really one of those things where on that world stage, you cannot make any mistakes, and I think she knows it. She'll have herself ready. But like I said, I'm a big fan of Sha'carri Richardson. She is really fast. Watched her on the collegiate track and field. Now watching her as a pro heading into the Olympics, man, she is amazingly fast, really fun to watch, puts on a show, obviously with the hair, the nails, everything. She loves putting on a show, and she really does. And I'm talking about fast, man. She ran a 10.87 time there in the trials, and I think she can run faster there. I think she can run either a low 10.8 or maybe even a 10.7. And honestly, when you think about that, that's, I believe, the second or third or even fourth fastest time that a woman has ever put up. So she is putting up historic numbers right now, and I'm telling you, she's got a faster number in there, and she's got to save it for, obviously, the Olympic champion, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price out of Jamaica, is going to be waiting for her on the world stage. Fraser-Price is a 2-time gold medal champion, and she's going to be looking to make it 3-time. And I'm looking forward to watching this battle going forward. And it's one of those battles of like David versus Goliath a little bit. You have the veteran from Jamaica, and you have kind of this rookie from the United States coming on the scene looking to take her down. And I'm telling you, she's got enough talent. She's got enough speed. She's got enough will and desire to make it happen. I'm really looking forward to watching the women's 100 meters along with all the track and field in the Olympics. But Sha'carri Richardson is going to bring the show, man, and she's hopefully going to put us back on the map. But I'm telling you, if you're just a fan of speed and track and field, looking to see those two battle in the finals is going to be unbelievable. But I'm telling you, Sha'carri Richardson's putting herself up there with the likes of a Jackie Joyner-Kersee. That's the last time we've seen a woman running in the 10.8s. And now we've got her, Sha'carri Richardson, doing it. So, I mean, Jackie Joyner-Kersee is a legend on the track and field for the United States. So Sha'carri Richardson's already putting herself in good company. But I'm telling you, if she gets that gold medal, it'll even put herself in even better company. But she's going to have to go through pretty much the king in the women's 100 right now, and that's Shelly Ann Fraser-Price out of Jamaica.
Yeah, when you look at the Olympics and you look at the track and field side of things during the Summer Olympics, it's the sprinters that are the ones that everybody loves to watch. I mean, it's just, I hate to say it, it's kind of boring watching marathon runners in the Olympics and some of the distance running, even though those athletes have been working their tails off for 4 years and even longer. But the sprinting is unbelievable. It's fun to watch. It happens quick. And, you know, when you come into the Olympics, the person that everybody wants to tune in to see is that character, right? That person that's got a little flair, the person that's got a little, little flash to their sprint. And, you know, you saw Usain Bolt. He was so much faster than everybody else. He was fun to watch. But he also, you know, he would finish with, you know, those crazy poses and faces and exactly. And he was a character. And it seems like Sha'carri Richardson is a character. You mentioned her hair, you know, some of her running outfits. And then on top of that, she's incredibly fast, and just watching her sprint was incredibly fun to watch. So you see that, and you see her character. You see how she, kind of displays everything out on the race. And you see how the way she runs and how she celebrates. It's just so much fun to watch. And again, going into the Olympics, we don't know a lot of these stars. We just talked about the men's basketball team. They're all professional NBA players. We all know who they are. But a lot of these other sports, and most of these other sports, whether it's swimming, track and field, or water polo, I mean, like any of these other sports, we don't really know who these athletes are yet. And now we've had to wait another year because of the pandemic to really see them.
Yeah.
Characters are going to drive this thing, and they're going to drive people to their TVs and to their phones, to their tablets, to watch the Olympic trials. And I think Sha'carri Richardson, I think she's going to be one of those athletes that Americans are going to tune in to watch during the Olympics.
A big story that we'll even talk about getting closer to the Olympics is how obviously there's no international fans. So everybody's going to be sitting at home, on the edge of their seat watching on TV. So they better have some amazing TV coverage and some amazing angles of all this stuff, because we want to see it, man, and we want to feel it and we want to be there. And unfortunately, with COVID and, the way that Tokyo is kind of handling everything, there's no international fans. So it's like one of those things where I know I'm going to be watching every second I can. And even if it's on the DVR, I just won't pick up my phone that day and see any results, because I'll be watching the DVR to kind of feel like it's live, to watch it. And like I said, I'm going to be doing that for USA men's basketball. I'm definitely going to be doing that for track and field. I mean, I'll probably be doing that for beach volleyball. I love the Olympics so much. I'm getting so excited the closer it gets. And I just love watching the United States put on a show and put us on the map, man. And I know people like to think maybe the United States, we're cocky, but we like to win. We like to put ourselves out there, and we like to compete. And I think that's the biggest thing. And that's why we bring the best to the Olympics, is because it's the biggest stage of competition, and we're ready to go, and we're ready to show up and put on a show. And Sha'carri Richardson is that primetime athlete that is going to put on that show for the United States. And like I said, in the battle with Jamaica, and we're always in that battle in the men's and women's side on track and field. Those are the two kings on the track. It's the United States and Jamaica. So it's just really one of those things where I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm certainly looking forward to seeing Sha'carri Richardson run in her first Olympics. But I'm telling you, this is her first, but it certainly won't be her last. She's really putting herself on the map. So if you guys haven't checked her out yet, we're on YouTube. First off, give us a subscribe and give us a like, and hit the like button here. But go and watch some of her previous races and watch just how lightning fast she is, and just the skill that she brings and the flair that she brings to track and field. It's exactly what track and field needs, and exactly what the Olympics needs. And so, like I said, I'm looking forward to watching what she can do on the world stage.